In an all new Mediums, Messages, and More article on Substack or at GeneKingLive.com, we do an in depth breakdown on the Cracker Barrel rebranding disaster. We take a look at from start to today everything that has taken place in the process of one of the most historically bad rebranding efforts in modern business history. The ongoing Cracker Barrel drama and the aftermath of a failed rebranding effort is just the latest high profile, disastrous, and completely avoidable problem for a growing list of recent corporate campaigns that resulted in serious damage to the brand it was intended to elevate. There were so many missteps and individual factors that were at play in the decision making and execution of this harmful marketing campaign, but a few stand out above the rubble. This includes a corporate hierarchy existing in an echo chamber and out of touch with its own market fundamentals, permitting its brand voice and its identity to be taken over by factors not in the best interest of the organization. It's not an exaggeration to view the Cracker Barrel leadership as yet another suite of executives unfamiliar with its own legacy, brand, and market space, or not caring about it or paying more attention to their own emotions, ego, and personal decision makings. The situation also has the calling cards of a dysfunctional corporate structure. And apparently also missing was a culture of constructive pushback, debate, discussion, and outright opposition that generates the best leadership, results, and strategies, including, by the way, effective pivots when campaign execution fails. In this in depth article about the Cracker Barrel debacle, we take a look at the environment in which the new CEO entered and some of the statements that were made publicly before the rebrand even started rolling out. We do a breakdown by all of the components that make up the Cracker Barrel brand, the decisions that were made for each one of those, and the outcomes, and look into what happened, why, and who's to blame. All too often in projects such as this, the brand and its supporting pillars, including brand voice, identity, and messaging, are hijacked as the work becomes political, ideological, or a hybrid of something removed from the intended focus of boosting the brand and its health. I've seen rebranding projects devolve into silly and unproductive power struggles among departments where a perceived opportunity for greater status, dominance, and budget clouds decision making in the crafting of a new chapter for the brand. There have also been projects I've seen that have veered off course as it became all about the consulting firm and its desire to use the opportunity to showcase itself and generate more business. Many factors come into play when a rebranding such as this goes horribly wrong, but typically it is the allowance of forgetting it is all about the brand, not in the short term, but in the long term. It's about what the brand represents, its legacy, its base, messaging, and how to grow without losing what took so much hard work and time to build. The execution of this rebrand by Cracker Barrel not only cost an exorbitant amount of money to create and roll out, but now, as the flaming embers of one of the most rapidly unsuccessful campaigns smolder, news comes out that the company has had to hire a high profile public relations and communications firm. On top of that, now there is a serious retreat from the multi-million dollar campaign itself, with corporate putting out statements that it is going back to the way things were. A waste of money, indeed. So join me at GeneKingLive.com and you'll see the bug for the new article and the graphic says Cracker Barrel lost the brand before the rebrand. Or you can go to Substack and go to Mediums, Messages, and More, and you'll see the new article right there. Everything is free, past columns are archived, and we certainly love you to join us, join the community, and give us your feedback. So be sure to go to either genekinglive.com or go to Substack and check out Mediums, Messages, and More, and take a look at the new column called Cracker Barrel. The brand was lost before the rebrand.